of the time when you were in a relationship and you were the nicest, kindest, least problematic. You were just the perfect girl. Think about that relationship and think about the quality of relationship that was. Take a moment and think very well. I'm sure it was the worst relationship you have ever been in your whole entire life. And I say this without fear of contradiction. Anytime you are in a relationship where you have to tone yourself down, you have to be so nice and accommodative and understanding and kind and all these things, you always get screwed over. That is how it works. That is how things work. One thing about, I'm speaking about heterosexual relationships, by the way, just heterosexual relationships. One thing about being in a relationship with a man, you teach, men are like, I don't know, you teach them how to treat you based on the things that you can tolerate, based on the things that you can take, based on how far you're willing to be pushed to the wall. I believe it or not, you can date the same person. Two people can date the exact same person and have completely different experience. You can be sitting down talking to your ex's ex or your ex's current girlfriend, and you'll be shocked because maybe you used to beg the person to take you on dates, but he keeps taking the new girl on dates every single week. Maybe the things that you begged for, the things that you kept begging him for, and he kept saying that you're asking for too much or he never gave them to you, there's someone else somewhere that will be given freely without them ever having to open their mouth to ask for them. So, you deciding to be an understanding girlfriend is a form of self sabotage. You are throwing yourself under the bus. It is never going to work in your favor. Men keep saying that they stay with women that give them peace. Men keep claiming that they want women to give them peace. But believe it or not, you will be there giving that man peace. A man that says, I want a woman who gives me peace, to them, what they actually mean is they want a woman who does not question them. They want a woman who tolerates their nonsense, their cheating, or anything, whatever it is that they bring to the table that is not working in your favor. You're going to sit there and tolerate it and with a smile on your face. That is what peace means to them. So, if ever a man says that you give them peace, my dear, don't smile. In fact, start asking yourself questions. Start questioning yourself. Because if a man opens their mouth to say that, I like you because you give me peace, that's one of the biggest insults ever. It is not a good thing. It is not a compliment. It simply means that you're a it simply means that you tolerate everything. You don't question him, you don't ask him anything, you don't hold him accountable. Nothing. He can get away with literally anything and everything. Being an understanding girlfriend is never going to work in your favor. Being an understanding person, period, is never, ever going to work in your favor. If your boss calls you understanding, that's not a good thing. If your parents call you understanding, it's not a good thing. If your siblings call you understanding, it's not a good thing. Your friends, do not let anyone say that, use the word understanding to describe you. Do not describe me as an understanding person, because I know what that means. Once you show a man or any human being that you are understanding, you will keep understanding. You will understand. You will understand. They will keep giving you things to understand, and you will keep being there, understanding and swallowing it and being miserable and living a miserable life. Let me tell you one thing. If you're just there, your whole persona is to be this understanding, accommodative person. Let me speak about relationships. You're there, your whole persona is to be an understanding girlfriend, an understanding woman. They're even understanding wives, actually. That is your whole persona. That person is out there dealing with someone else who showers chaos every other day. They shower chaos all over their head, and they get addicted to that. They cannot let go of that. Let me tell you, this whole thing that men stay where there is peace, that is a lie. It is not true. It is not true. Because you will be there, giving that person peace, giving them peace. Peace is everywhere. You're showering peace like no one's business. But they're out there chasing they're out there chasing chaos. For some weird reason, they thrive in chaos. They enjoy it. It feeds a part of them. It's like feeding, it feeds something within them. And I have done my research. I have asked questions. And I have gathered that being understanding will never work in your favor. Be problematic today. I am not saying that you should be a mad woman. I'm not saying that you should run mad and you should cause havoc. I am just saying do not sit down and allow bullshit to be served to you every single day just because you want him to say, this woman gives me peace. Let me tell you a story. One time, there's this guy I was seeing, and he had a friend. I didn't like that friend. This guy was so mannerless and so shameless. Like, he didn't have boundaries, he didn't have respect. Whenever we'd go out, he would be very persuasive towards waitresses in a way that you'd see that they're very uncomfortable. That's how he used to behave. Like, he used to make passes at literally everyone. So I didn't used to like him a lot. So we used to go out with him a lot because they were very, very close friends. And I was naive back then. I used to tell myself, I don't like this guy. He's a bad influence to my man. My man is good. My man is nice. My man does not misbehave. But this guy is a bad influence. Oh my God. Okay, let me just throw this in. Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. Do whatever you want with that information. I just threw it in there. Anyway, so is this one time we were going out. You know, we used to take pictures, we used to snap a lot. So I didn't know that his wife used to follow me on social media. I think to a certain extent, his wife used to suspect that there's something going on because we used to go out a lot together. So his wife one day reached out to me and texted me and asked me, do you know that this man is married? Does your boyfriend know that the closeness that you have to this guy? And I was like, bro, chill. Me, I don't even like this guy. I do not like him one bit. So within that whole conversation, I extended some grace to her because I was like, I understand where she's coming from. She's always at home, but this man is always outside. So I extended her some grace in as much as she attacked me. I just extended some grace to her. So we ended up forming some sort of friendship. So she told me, next time you guys go out, I want you to drop the location. Just tell me the exact place that you guys are. I want to pull up. I was like, bet. And the next time we went out, I dropped the location because I was not a big fan of this guy. I was not a big fan of him. So we went and I dropped the location. After a few minutes, the woman showed up. If I tell you that everyone on the table was shocked because of how unkempt his wife was. Mind you, this man, he had a big car, he had money, like he used to, like he had money, he was doing so well for himself. But his wife, we saw his wife and we were in disbelief. We could not believe that is his wife. So people were just like, what is happening? It was dramatic, like it was chaotic, it was not a good experience. Like it was really bad. But the takeaway from it all was like, everyone at the table was like, this is your wife. Because if you see the women that he used to bring out, because he used to come out with some women sometimes, if you see them, they were completely different from his wife. Completely the opposite of what his wife was. So what I'm trying to say is, in as much as you try so hard, even if you think that you want a relationship so bad, so bad, Just don't be an understanding girlfriend. Do not be an understanding girlfriend. It is never going to work for you. It is never going to work in your favor, ever. Also, for the guys, like, having an understanding girlfriend is going to get you too comfortable in life. You need a force that is just going to push you and gravitate you towards something meaningful in your life. But if you thrive to have a woman who is okay with everything, a woman who is a pushover, a woman who is a doormat that you can walk all over her, it's going to get you, like, you're going to be so comfortable in life that you're not going to achieve anything, because after all, your partner is understanding. One thing about, like, relationships, a relationship can push you to want better, because you want to be better. You want that person. You know how your significant other views you, how they perceive you means a whole lot. How your significant other perceives you. I'm speaking about people that are in love, by the way. Someone that you love, or someone that loves you, will value your, as in how you perceive them. And so they will want to impress you always. They will always want to impress you. But if your man is okay with not having, if your man is okay with never having anything, your man is just always okay with, as in, not doing anything, that speaks a lot. Because a man that genuinely loves you, your opinion counts a lot. Your opinion will matter. They will want to impress you. They will want to make you proud. But someone who is just comfortable with telling you they don't have all the time, someone who is just okay with just showing you the worst version of themselves all the time, and you're sitting there because you're understanding him. You're sitting there because you're an understanding person, and you're happy whenever he describes you and says that this my woman is very understanding. You're happy. You're there smiling and cackling. I have news for you. I have news for you. Anyway, that is all for today. Please hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Let me know what you think. Share, like, and I'll see you on my next one. Remember not to be an understanding girlfriend. Remember not to be an understanding wife. Remember not to be an understanding person in general. Goodbye.